All right, real quick Sunday analysis. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all rocking with my new candles, man. I like this. I like this. I said, you know what, man? I feel like the only way to get over the fear of red candles is to make all your candles red. Like, come on, that's fire, bro. That's so fire. All right, real quick, let me save this actually as a template. Save as red. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But just so y'all can see, let's go back to our regular candle. Starting off with good old Nasdaq. Let's go to our daily time frame. Actually, let's check out the weekly. I know we never look at. Okay, weekly is absolutely insane. Look at this huge wick from the weekly, as we can see, came down, tested that same level on the weekly scale. So I do believe, and y'all know I hate this word, but I do believe that my bias. All right, I do have a hidden bias, but I do believe we tapped into this support on the daily. We tapped into it, came back down, and then had a huge rejection, which only leads me to believe that we are going to see some sort of rally potentially to back to all-time high levels or even higher. All right, so I would definitely sit on my hands and wait to see more confirmation. But after this huge daily bearish daily bullish engulfing candle, I don't know what I was trying to say right there. And after the daily doji, and then we had a huge bullish engulfing candle. I do believe that we could see something tremendous to the upside. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on the internet. But going down to the forward time frame, let's go ahead and mark up our key levels. Our key level, of course, on the daily is going to be up here. I'm going to mark off this high right here, mark off this recent swing right here, and then I'm going to mark up support down here. All right. Nah, excuse me, mark that up like that. All right, then heading down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I do believe that this could be considered a 4-hour key levels. So let me mark that up real quick. I'm gonna just put 4H because we did see price come up to this area, bounce off, broke through, and then when it did come back down, it retested it and then made a huge move to the downside. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that this most recent swing, the most recent swing was broken, which could mean that we are creating a new higher high, which would mean a shift in structure. So once we get a nice pullback and then we see signs of a bullish move, I will be looking to long the market all the way back up until it changes mind and show me other words. But like I said, looking at 4-hour key levels, I really wouldn't mark up too much because it's just gonna get messy. If I'm being quite honest. Maybe I can see this in here potentially. Not really. That's kind of ugly. Something more like that, more along these lines would be a lot more clean. Yep. And then heading down to the 1-hour time frame. Hold on, let me get some agua. So going from the 4-hour to the 1-hour time frame, we can see that we have, a lot of room to play with, a lot of area to, expect, a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Areas of interest, like the current area that we are in, the current zone that we are in. We could see one or two things. We could definitely like don't take it out of the wheel. Don't take it out of your mind that we could potentially see, some sort of dance up here and then a move back to the downside. Like don't because we this could be the start of a range. Who knows? But definitely, I'm definitely gonna wait to see that momentum kick up to the upside, a nice pullback, and then what I'm saying, something like that. Or even like what happened over here. If you just look to the left, guys, you see it had a huge push up and then gave us a double bottom and then another push up. Look, huge push, double bottom, retest it, another push all the way to the upside. Now, will that happen over here? Possibly not, but it could. Looking for a double bottom, looking for a break and a retest, looking for just signs that the market wants to continue upwards. But do not take it out of your mind that this is also very strong resistance. This is also very strong supply area. There was supply over here, supply here, supply here. There are sellers in this area. There is resting liquidity to the sell side in this area. So don't take that out of the equation either, guys. Please, please, please do not be in a rush to lose. Not be in a rush to lose. We didn't create any huge gaps over the weekend, so I do expect maybe some sort of a. Actually, I think it's already been filled. I haven't seen any gaps. This candle might pull back a little bit, but no huge gaps. And then yeah, I would definitely just play Nas by ear. Like I said, man, I think we could potentially this could potentially be the move to the upside, and I would definitely be looking, to go long in multiple positions, multiple areas. I'll be looking to go long here. That's not long. I'll be looking to go long here. We break, and then if we continue to trend, break and retest this key level, boom, I'll go long all the way up, and then we break and retest this key level or whatever the case right here, boom, take it back to all-time highs. So that's how I plan on playing the market. And one thing I want to get better at for 2025 is letting runners run. Like I always close my trades. I definitely want to let runners run. So, let's just say the market is trending. I'm going to leave like partial positions open as long as the market is trending. There's no reason for me to get out and miss out on crazy profits. And like I've been selling all in this area here. I've been selling all in this area here ever since we had this move up here. I've been selling ever since. But I could have held each one, I could have kept a partial position in each position that I took and took it all the way down. I could have, but I didn't. So that's definitely one thing for 2025 that I want to improve on as a trader. Like I know it's nice to hit your targets, take your money, but I also want to just take partial profits and letting market structure play out on a higher scale. Right. So that's my bias for Nas. That's how I'm looking at for Nas. Like I said, if we start to see a little dancey dance in this area, I would definitely, sit on my hands. And if we start to see volume push to the downside, I can see price coming back down here, definitely. And if we break this, I'm not gonna lie. I said this last week in the Discord. I forgot who I was speaking to, but I said if we break this key level here, it's gone. Like it's gone. It's gone. It's absolutely obliterated. It's gonna sell with so much pressure. It's not gonna make any sense. But I do believe that we're on the way to the upside. All right, looking at the S&P 500, good old ES. Same thing. They pretty much moved the exact same, guys. We go to the weekly. We can see 1 second. Go to the weekly. We see huge rejections to the, showing that bulls are in the market. Now, I don't like the fact that these rejections are ending and closing bearish. That does worry me a little, but not too much. I do believe the overall sentiment of the market is up, at least for the first 6 months, all the way up until the summertime. The sentiment of the market is up, and then after that, analytics are saying that they don't really know what they expect the market to do towards like the summertime. But going down to the daily, let's go ahead and mark this up. Mark up our all-time highs. Of course, we got all-time highs right here. Then we got support all in here. Very, very strong support. Very, very strong support bouncing up in between. And as you can see on S&P, we also formed a double bottom on the daily time frame. So if I was a swing trader, I mean, I would get in right now. Stops below and just hold until I can't no more, for real. But then let's go down to the 4-hour time frame, see what we got. Pretty much, man, this thing looks just like Nas, guys. If you trade Nas, you trade S&P for the most part. Sometimes Nas just moves a lot more with a lot more volume because of the pairs that are in the Nasdaq. You got, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, TSM, all these, Broadcom. You got all the major tech companies in the Nasdaq that move the Nasdaq slightly more volatile than the S&P. Let's put something like that. Okay. Then we do have some support right here, same as Nasdaq, guys, same as Nasdaq. So be patient, wait and see some volume kicking in. And then I mean, we start trading up here. I'm just anticipating that we're gonna hit all-time high levels, going down to the 1 hour time frame. Like I said, look at this. Like, don't take it out of your playbook. I know it looks good. I know it looks bullish, but don't take it out of your mind that look, it was even support over here. Perfect. Don't take it out of your mind that price can do a little dance on this area and then make its way back down. We remember we don't predict the market, we react to it. But if I see a strong, um, I wouldn't get in off the initial push only because as you guys see, there's so much bullish pressure, right? There's bull candle, bull candle, bull candle, bull candle, but no pullback. And no pullback is scary because usually when you have so much bullish momentum with no pullback, the pullback is ridiculously, powerful. So you never know when it's time to get in. But I would definitely like to see Nasdaq push up to this area. S&P push up to this area and then pull, but give us a strong pullback. Potentially get in on an aggressive entry right here. Would stop somewhere in imagination land, and then hold that position. See if we can hold that all the way up. And then if not, then I would definitely just wait to see some sort of entry along this area, right? And then if price it does continue to trend up and break above these levels right here, give us a retest of some sort, then I will also get in for another position here while I'm still holding both of these positions and just taking it all the way back up to all-time highs. We could possibly see some sort of struggle right here in this area because as you can see over here it was support, so it could potentially be resistance. But if price, like literally if price crashes through this zone right here, then we know we're hitting this isn't even all-time high. Now that I think about it, this isn't even all-time highs. All-time highs all the way up here. So yeah, definitely. Yo, this candle is crazy work. Like, this is absolutely insane. But yeah, so just play it. I'm just gonna play it by ear, and if as long as the market continues to trend, I really want to get better at holding those runners as far as possible, and just take it if we do trend all the way back up to all time high levels. Like, just look to hold, all the way up and truly maximize each position. But that's how I'm feeling on S&P. That's how I'm feeling on the S&P. I'm gonna leave my levels right there. But like I said, do not try to predict the market. Like, don't try to get in on any positions early just because you believe something is gonna happen. Let the market give you an idea. Let the market give you a sign that it's gonna happen. Like I said, wait for that push and wait for that aggressive pullback. Look at this huge move over here on the left side. Huge bullish move, and then you had this aggressive pullback. You wouldn't know when to get in any of this. When would you get in on a trade? When would you get in? You gonna get in up here and just sit and draw down all this time? Like, when do you get in? That's why you gotta wait for the pullback. Usually after a huge bullish move, you get a very strong pullback, and then you could have got in. Let me zoom in. Actually, we're looking at the 1 hour time frame, but you could have got in after this huge bullish engulfing candle. You know what I'm saying? You could have got in right there. Stops below the candle or below the most recent swing. You could have took that up. However, whatever the case may be. But you don't know when to get in these trades. Don't be a fool. Do not be a fool, please. But yeah, so that's how I'm feeling on the S&P 500. And honestly, guys, when it come to US 30, bro, I really been having a bad time with US 30. And like, US 30 used to like take care of me for real, but these moves, man, these moves have been just so outlandish. And I wanna keep US 30 on the roster, but it's not looking like, honestly, it's not looking like I don't wanna trade US 30 much more, because it's just weird because some days like US 30 moves so perfect, but then other days it's like I just want to punch my computer screen. But anyway, going to the weekly, let's start off on the week. You can see last week. Now US 30 is a little different because US 30 has been trending down strongly for a long time, for a very, very long time. Now I don't know. Highly doubt. Yeah, no, the fibs wouldn't confirm anything here, but um, we do have a huge rejection, off of this area here. This is a huge like weekly supply zone. So we gotta take note of that. The supply area is somewhere like up in here with all the resting liquidity just chilling. So we could see, this could have been the pullback for a major push up, or price can continue down and go on about its day. So US 30, man, I don't think I'm gonna touch US 30 much more. If I'm being quite frank, I might take it off of the roster. Like it do me good sometimes, like it really do. But other days it's just like this move was like A plus setup, and then it just goes the other way. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what happened? It's like it doesn't even make sense what happened. Sorry, cross was tickling my neck. Um, But yeah, going down to the daily, as we can see right here, boom, we got that support, and then we have resistance up here. We also have another pivot right here. And then if I were to mark up maybe one more level, it'll be this right here on the on the daily time frame. And then we head down to the 4 hour time frame right here. See what we got going on. I wouldn't, if I'm being quite frank, I wouldn't trade US 30. If I were to give US 30 one more chance, I wouldn't trade US 30 until it's below this area or above this area. That's really all I want to see. Like once price breaks above this key level, and then retest double bottom, whatever the case may be, then I might consider trading US 30. Or we did have this huge move to the downside, and then this would be considered a correctional move, correctional consolidation on a higher scheme. So we could have seen this huge move to the downside, a correctional phase, and then we could potentially see another huge move to the downside. So, like I said, I'm not touching US 30, man. I'm not touching it until I see clear signs of what it wants to do. Because as of lately, US 30 has just been bamboozling me. But yeah, so I don't really have a bias on US 30. I really don't know what to think of US 30 at this current moment. If I'm being 100% transparent, um, if you want to trade US 30, you can wait and see if you get a pullback to this area, see how it reacts, see if you get a break of these lows, and then see if it starts to trend downwards, and you can just take positions like that. Or see if we get a bullish push to the upside, breaking these highs. You can take a break at a high. You can take a break at a high right here if you want to this next key level. Or me personally, I will wait till it's more safe to trade US 30 and wait until we're trading above this key level right here. So that's just me. That's how I would go about it. But I'm just some guy on the internet, man. Just some guy on the internet. What the heck do I know? But yeah. Then yeah, just go mark up your key levels on US 30 on a 1 hour time frame. Like just take note of levels you may see some sort of resistance at or support at, and just play by ear. I definitely would not have a bias with US 30 at all whatsoever. All right. If you haven't seen the videos we've been dropping, man, we've been dropping a lot of bangers lately. So make sure you go check that out. And if you are new here, if you're your first time on my channel, or maybe you're a returning viewer, and you're interested in learning more about day trading, I did launch my day trading course as of 4 days ago, 5 days ago, the first. So I do have a full on course, and I'm currently selling it for $25. So if you want to be a part of that, that'll be awesome. You'll get the course for $25, be able to join my Discord, and have VIP access. I do have a VIP area for all the people that purchase the course. And we'll be going live. You can trade with me, we trade with each other, we talk to each other, we laugh and giggle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really all I got for this analysis. I'm not gonna yap too much. Sit on your hands. There's a lot of news. Oh yeah, we didn't check news. We did not check news really fast. Let's check news. I think there's a lot of news this week, by the way. There is a lot of news this week. Let's see. What the heck? this week, yeah. So we got news, high impact news Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right. We got NFP, unemployment claims, and FOMC on Wednesday. That's gonna be an absolutely crazy day. And then Friday we have NFP. Oh no, that's not non-formal paper. Never mind, this isn't NFP, but nevertheless, it's still high impact news. So be cautious on these days. Just know that you could be in a trade 1 second, and the very next second you are not in a trade, and that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, man. I hope you all have a amazing week trading. Let me know how it goes. Leave a like on this, man. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video ever. Peace out.